Whether it's motor racing, tennis, or a host of other sports, AI is bringing the home viewer closer to the live action. The global sports sector is projected to be worth over $680 billion by 2028, and AI will be crucial to this growth. The summer of 2025 saw the courts at Wimbledon come alive as the world's top players battled each other to deliver performances that thrilled audiences across the world. Not everybody could be there in person. Most people enjoyed the tennis from the comfort of their own homes. And it's that experience that's being revolutionised by artificial intelligence, taking viewers closer than ever before to the live action
of the circuit.
The demographic and type of sports fans today is changing. Fans today want much shorter content, short-form snackable content. So we work with our partners to help them achieve that. One of our new experiences for this year was Match Chat. This is an AI assistant that enabled fans to interact with the match while it was unfolding, while it was in progress.
For the viewer at home, this AI-based technology really changes the experience of watching sport.
Some fans were starting to ask, what would it take player A to beat player B? And Match Chat would come back and say, if player A focuses on this aspect of player B's game, then that would enable them to perhaps shift the momentum in the match. And it then backed it up with some of the stats and numbers as well. So it was really interesting to see that. Another example was a fan asked about how they pronounce the name of one of the Swiss players. And Match Chat came back with the phonetics of how you would pronounce that player's name, something that was a surprise to us even.
For those who want a probability analysis of which way a match is likely to go, they can use the new live likelihood to win feature. This is built on machine learning tools that analyse player performance, form, and live match data.
There's a huge amount of data that's generated around any sports event, and Wimbledon and tennis is no different. Just coming off the tennis match itself, there is a vast amount of data. So we capture the speed of serve, the direction of serve, how the serve is returned, is it a forehand, a backhand, the rally count, how the point is won, is it a forced error, an unforced error. We combine that with other data sources such as the ball tracking, the player tracking, and the unstructured data, sports journals, news articles, social, etc. Some of the historic data is used to train the large language model, but once we have that foundation model trained ahead of the tournament, then as the matches are progressing, we're combining that with the live tournament data to create the experiences such as Match Chat and live likelihood to win.
IBM is also unleashing the power of AI in the world of motor racing through its partnership with Scuderia Ferrari, enhancing the viewer experience for hundreds of millions of fans.
Recording, yeah. One.
Very few of Ferrari's almost 400 million fans around the world are ever going to have the privilege of going to a Grand Prix or drive a Ferrari, for that matter. So our challenge with the Ferrari fan app is to make those 400 million fans around the world feel as close as possible as they can to the brand, feel like they're a part of the team, feel like they are at the driver's seat of a Ferrari.
On the Scuderia Ferrari HP mobile app, users can access the Ferrari Race Centre, delivering a much more immersive and personalised fan experience.
There is a ton of data. There are millions of data points coming off every car on the track in a race. We don't take and show all of that to a fan, obviously. We have to filter the data that we get from Ferrari, the data that we get off the car, the data that we get externally, like weather data, results data, social media data, and data from post-race interviews and things like this. We have to bring it all together, aggregate it, and then we have to work out what we are comfortable saying in what kind of tone of voice.
And it allows for a breathtaking level of interactivity.
Ferrari has, and the world of motorsport really, has a real range of fans with really different needs and interests. There is a real diehard set of fans that absolutely love the racing. They love the cars and the engineering and all the technical terms. So then we had a different persona who absolutely loves the history of Ferrari, and they love the brand and they love everything it's always stood for. And then there's this whole other segment that is growing massively, the sort of new generation of fans who love streaming, the sort of social and personality side and celebrity side of it. So AI is really important in helping us filter all of the data that we could share to a fan to make sure that what we are generating is is really insightful, is really succinct, and timely, and is delivering to the specific needs of the different kind of fan types that we talked about.
Powering all of this is the same technology that IBM is rolling out to businesses in a wide range of sectors across the world.
Everything I've talked about in terms of our engagement with Wimbledon, the reason that IBM do these types of partnerships with sport organizations is because they are a fantastic showcase for IBM's capabilities, both from a consulting perspective and a technology perspective. And being able to represent, to try out and demonstrate all of those capabilities in the context of something that fans around the world and clients around the world can recognize is really powerful.
Transforming data into personalized, immersive experiences is building fan loyalty in the sports world and making businesses and organizations more responsive to client needs. For sports fans, every year will bring AI-driven innovations that will put the home viewing experience on the same level as having a front row seat at the event itself.